astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Off the limb. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Columbia, this is Houston, AOS, over.
Houston, Columbia, navigate, over.
Roger, the EVA is progressing.
Check. What's up, everybody? We are in the background. We're getting ready right now. So sorry for the delay, but there was a technical issue and it finally got addressed. You can thank me for fixing the problem, and you can thank me for causing the problem. But either way, we're getting ready in the background. So give us a few minutes. I'll kick on that timer, and when you know how it works, when the timer goes to when it starts, that means we're officially getting ready. No takesies, backsies. Right, Marty?
Thanks and thanks.
Yep. So stick around. We're getting ready to start here in just a few minutes. Share this out. Please share it out, share it out, share it out. And let's have good fun for about an hour and a half. Drone related. Here we go.
About 2 or 3 paces to make sure that you've got your feet underneath you.
All right, kids, we are officially, I think we're set. We're going to go with this broken-ass ship that we usually call a ship of fun. It is 8:34 on Sunday the 19th. And if you're tuning in, we appreciate it. I see some regulars are already getting themselves situated in the Chatty Cathy, which is our chat group. Be sure to conversate, have some fun. It's BYOBB. It's 21 and over to be here. So here comes the timer, and we'll be back in 5.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a dream feel from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to train your heroes for gold? Hot ash trees, hot air from a cool breeze, cold comfort change.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another Drone Hangar. It didn't sound right. There we go. Yeah, scream loud. Welcome to the Drone Hangar. I'm your host, Shelby Vol. Across the way over there is one man party Marty. Say hi, Marty.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Oh, this feels so good. Man, it's like putting on my whoopee right here, and I got my whoopee just for the occasion. We want to welcome all of you that are showing up here, slowly getting in here. We started a little late today, but that's just the way it rolls here at the Drone Hangar, sometimes called AKA the Shit Show. And we do have, like I said, Marty, and we got the rest of the gang. We got a bunch of people in here tonight. It's going to be cool. We're having a great time. So we're glad you tuned in. Let me get this out of the way. It's right here, right now. This show is 21 and over. BYOBB. The more you have of that stuff, the better this show is. I promise. That phone line is open. I've checked. So if you don't call, well, that's fine. I just pay for nothing. But anyways, let's go ahead and get Marty in here. Marty, where you at? Let me find you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's Marty. Woo! How's it feel to be back?
I'm back in a flash with some more than trash.
And some more of that cash. Man, it's good to be back here, man. It's been 2 weeks, right? Since we've been doing this. You got to turn on the TV over there, brother. You got to turn on your TV or not your silly conspiracy nonsense. No, I'm kidding. Marty is a YouTube-aholic. I have to say, he really is a YouTube-aholic.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of pot calling kettle black. You got to turn on the TV, man. The monitor.
Everything is on.
Okay. Alexa, volume 4. Or you do it manually. It's getting bleed over. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Otherwise, I'm getting that piped in here too, and I'll have like 10,000 copyright slams. We don't want to have that. But anyways, we want to, once again, welcome everybody here to the Drone Hangar. This is episode 13 of the 2020 season. Amidst the pandemic, we're still here, believe it or not, and we are exercising social distancing because we always do that. We don't like to hug up in here. That's the way it is. How's it been, Marty? I ask you like I don't know, but the rest of the viewers don't really know.
You don't know.
Yeah, so how you been?
It's been good. How's
what
it
the
been
fuck
with
is
you?
that noise?
Oh, you got the song playing in the background. A what? There we go.
Holy shit on a stack pad!
We good.
Holy crap! Without further ado, let's go ahead and bring everybody back in here because it's getting nonsense already. What? We got everybody. Look at all that. Look at a whole gaggle of people. We got Belinda. This is Bandito over there. We've got Rotor Ranch as usual, all the way up in the corner, holding down the fort down in Florida. Belinda holds down the fort down in Texas. Tonight we got Vanguard FPV, Sean. He's in here, one of the board members, and yeah, of course you got Marty. Took 5 fucking minutes to learn how to turn down the goddamn monitor. 21 and over. Because I'm not in the mood tonight, I promise you. Shit's gonna happen. I'm gonna lay down the goddamn hammer. Anyways, it's great to have everybody here. It's been 2 weeks. We've been away for a little while. What's everybody been up to? Let's start always ladies first. Belinda, what have you been up to?
I bet we all been doing about the same thing.
Working.
Yeah? Just working?
Quarantining.
What did you do today?
I flew and crashed.
It was premature off. I waited for the crash, but I hit my thumb was there. It sensed the button too quick. Sorry. What happened?
I crashed.
No.
She's going up and to the left and she crashed off.
So what did you find out? What? Yeah, you broke your GoPro. Yay. Yes, yeah. But we've all been there, have we not? Most of us, I should say, in here in this room. Yeah. I have. I've broken numerous GoPros. God, I don't even know. I've lost 2 last week. Was it last week? I owned one for like 20 minutes, and then, or not even that long, 5 minutes. Went into the water. So you broke yours. Did you have warranty on it? They still do that, by the way? Oh, that's even more of an honor. Man, this sucks.
Okay, I might get another one.
Marty's saying show and tell. Show and tell. Me. What did you get? Oh, all right. He's breaking shit. Is this anger management class? The Drone Hangar style? What is that?
This is a Phantom 4 Pro.
Why are you breaking it? I mean, I'm really wanting to know why you're breaking it.
It was already broke. I'm just breaking it more.
Oh, okay. Just for shits and giggles, I'm assuming.
It needs
He's got to do work on it. He figures he could do more work. What are they saying over in Chatty Cathy Land, Linda? And we want to say welcome to all you guys. Welcome to all you all over there in Chatty Cathy. Cool. Got Big Lou in the house. We got Loco in the house. We got Marcus. I can never say his last name. It's Marcus. And well, we got Abba in there. So I see some people in there. That's cool. And we want to say thank you all for tuning in.
I want more people. I want more people.
He wants more people. Marty's demanding. I want more people.
I want more people. I want it to look like a Zoom.
You want to lay down the law? Lay down the law.
I want a zoom. I want a zoom.
You're trying to say a zoom, shake your rump, right?
Check your rump. I want a zoom.
Rotor Ranch, you're next on the list. What you been up to the past 2 weeks, bro? Well, you and I haven't been talking that much lately because you're working. I'm working, I guess.
Life,
busy.
Yeah, life got me by the boots again, and I've been working.
Which is a good thing.
We
Hey.
You can stay busy.
So you've been working a lot.
Got out to go flying today. We hit a disc golf park out in St. Johns County, so it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Spent a good hour cutting the grass.
Cutting the grass in long narrow strips.
Yeah.
4 and not even 6 inches wide. They're like 3 and 2.
I gave the new wing a healthy durability test today.
Yes, strength and durability.
Dude, you gotta see this. I'll post it later on, but I thought I had this underneath this tree. I was going for it, and I was like, yeah, I'm just in the flow, you know. And as I get underneath the tree and the light changes in the camera, there's a fucking chain link fence there.
Yeah, nice. Well, way to welcome you.
Right in that, dude, like a big tuna fish swimming into the fisherman's net. That's like, bam.
Yep.
I was like, oh.
I hate it when that happens. I did that with Max. Remember that, Marty? We were out. It was raining that day at the high school, and I was filming, and I ran into the fence, and it just destroyed me.
Yeah,
Mad Max the first time. It was like, it's just like you. I'm flying low, and I'm like, oh shit, fence, bam. It's just, badoosh.
Yeah, to jump the fence.
Yeah, jumped the fence too because it was locked. That sucked.
I did too. Mine jumped the fence and landed next to the freeway. I had to go out there and get it.
Yeah, that's the walk of shames. I hear all these walk of shames where they're like walking out in the middle of an empty field.
The local gets a workout.
Yeah, you got to jump fences to get your shit. That's the walk of shame.
The prison was the best, though.
Oh, prison was the best. Prison is still one of the best ones.
Number one.
Yep. And mine wasn't even that bad, but yep. Oh, there's others. We saved them. Remember the Mazda and the T-boning accident? Yeah. There's that one. That's always a doozy. Yeah. People don't even believe me at times when I tell that story.
Was it $2,000 light?
Yeah, there was a $2,000 light that I'd be crazy paid for. That's up in Sean's neighborhood. Remember that, Sean? Yeah. Fucking. That was a fiasco.
Oh, I just flew there the other day.
Did you really? Still flying there. Look at that. Check that shit. They don't care, man. This is going to happen. He's still flying that shit. Oh, no, I lost my applause again. I'm not on it today, kids. This is what happens when you, it's kind of like when you don't fly for a couple weeks. You tend to get really rusty, and I need better, a little better board than I've got right now, to be honest.
No board.
I lose all this shit. There you go. Got it back. Done that 10,000 times live. Finally figured it out. So, anyways, again, we zig and zag. This is the Ship of Fun. I'm one of your captains. Oh, there's your co-captain. And the rest of here is the gang, including we got a stowaway with Sean. Sean's here for a reason. Sean's going to talk to us about what happened on the board meeting because we had technical issues there as well. That's just a shitty week for that. And he's got all the minutes, and we'll be able to, go back and refer to those a little bit later in the show. Sound cool? Great? Awesome. Yes. Save that one. Get better. Good time. Another thing I want to mention is that we do have a little more of this. We got slaps. Small slaps. Slaps nonetheless. If you want to get them, let us know. We've got some right here at the shop at the Drone Hangar. Send us a message via Facebook, and we'll be sure to get them out to you. Free of charge. Yep. Marty's paying. Sorry. Person who's paying is Marty. Marty will pay for the envelopes, stamps, and taking care of it.
Checks in the mail.
I'm just telling you. If you want free slaps, let us know. till they go out. You got how many? How many we got here? How many did you send us, Rotor? How many? 1,
I don't know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 8 slaps. I want to keep 2 more. 1 for me, 1 for Marty. Ding, ding. These are the remaining slaps that we have up for grabs. Let us know on the Facebook page. Drone Hangar 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are up for grabs. Free of charge. Except, actually, no, it's not free to Marty. Marty pays for that. Thank you, Marty. Moving on.
Thank you, Marty.
Thank you, Marty.
You're welcome.
Yep. Thank Marty. Marty does all the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Checks in the mail.
Racing days, which will come again in 2020, hopefully everything pandemic-wise. Behind the scenes, Marty takes care of me. When all the racing stuff and everything, it's a lot of behind-the-scenes people, and Marty is definitely one of them that kept the Shelby Gold ship running as long as it has. Anyways, so we're going to be talking about the WRA meeting and recap. We're going to show some videos. We have a whole bunch of videos that we want to talk about. That's the main thing. And we're going to start showcasing everybody on the Facebook page for the Drone Hangar. If you post something up during the week between episodes, we're going to go ahead and show it come the next episode. So I know Belinda's got some stuff up. I know a couple other people were posting other people's videos, and that's fine. If it's something that strikes your fancy and you want us to take a look at it, do so. Please go ahead and put it on the page. That's what it's there for. Communicate. It's a community. And because we can't see it all, and you guys, got eyes on the old interwebs, and you probably find something pretty cool. So we're gonna look at those. And I know one of our usuals, one of my guys that I fly with, Rue, he's got a video posted. Sean, didn't you just have a video you posted?
I just posted it, yeah.
There we go. I definitely want to see that. It'll probably be the first one we get to after commercial or after Drone in the News, because Marty over here has information, and I got to pull that up too during the break. Oh, you got it now? Because I'm not ready for that shit right now. That is not happening. I'm not lying, man. It's not happening. Oh, I just deleted that one. God damn it, man. It's almost time for a break, and we're not even ready there. Let's see. Rotor, did you fly? What was the one you were showing us when we were off air?
What's that?
What was the little frame you were showing us a little while ago? Pull it up.
Blaster.
Yes. Talk about that.
All right. Well, that's the right-wing little bastard. That's the one that Chris Klick made out of the 40-inch wings from NanoDrac. So I guess he just flipped them around and cut them, and that's what you get. And Matt made this one. He hydro-dipped it. I guess it's some anime graphics. What would you say it was? Dragon Ball? Is that what you said that was?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. Anyway, yeah, it's got a quad motor on the back, and it's ready to go, dude. It flew. I mean, it just needed. I think the CG's off, really, to be honest with you. I think it just needs more nose weight. But I'll figure it out. I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna have some fun. He gave me a what did I do with it? He gave me this battery for it. So I think.
What is that?
It'll fly for a.
That's a teeny ass bat. Lithium ion. That's small, teeny.
Yeah.
Everybody remember how to do the badum-dumps. How do you spell that?
Badum-dum-dum.
We did this last time, like
Badum-dum.
5 episodes ago. How do we spell badum-dum? We're all saying it the wrong way, but how do you spell it? Yeah, spell it for me.
B-E-dum-dum.
Anybody remember? Sean, do you happen to know? I don't remember. Ask
The
Chatty
only one
Cathy
I
Land.
think was BADUM.
D-A.
I told him, but dum-dum.
I mean, literally, I need to have it right now, but it doesn't pull up. We did this last time.
Dum-dum.
B-A-dum-dum. And it's dum-dum. Can't do it. Try my ass off. It's not working. I even did that as one word, and it's not coming up. Oh, well. Now I got to some stupid-ass ad pulling up. I'm so furious right now. It's about time for me to take a break. I'm telling you what, even though we started a little late. What the hell is happening to my phone? Oh, my God. Seriously, Marty, look at this.
You got the virus.
Yes,
All my buttons are out of place now. I hate that. Oh, like I said, we zig and zag. We go north to south, east and west. We always, get to destination information. I promise you. We're going to get there again because we got some information to get out. We have fun along the way. You got to hang on. I promise you. It's just the way this shit rolls here, the good old Drone Hangar. We're going to get ready to take a quick commercial break because I need to. I need to get reoriented again. And when we come back, We're going to talk to Marty with Drones in the News. He's got some stuff he wants to show. Yep, we're definitely going to do that. It's time to go get a refill on those Bs. BYOBB. God, Lord, can't speak. 21 and over. We'll see you guys here in about 5 minutes. Cool?
All right,
cool.
all right.
Toodles.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you dream feel on a cold steel nail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you could tell? Did they get you to train? Your heroes for gold, all eyes trees, all air cool breeze, cold comfort change.
Got to go to the link and then find it. It wouldn't allow me to share the video off of YouTube.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. Actually, I don't want to play that one anymore. I actually why is this so loud? Everything is so loud all of a sudden. What's going on? What do we want to play? We want to play our usual song, and Belinda's not here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're going to play the normal, we're going to play, yes, we call it the Fun Boats.
Baby.
There we go. Yep, there we go. Rotor, sometimes, don't know if he likes it. Sometimes he gets you like this song? Yes, you do. Is everyone's audio good?
How about a fact check?
Rotor, you there?
How much money is Carnival Cruise losing each month?
How much is Carnival Cruise losing?
Losing every 30 days.
That's a good question. I have no idea. Rotor, you got any knowledge?
No.
900
cruise lines right now.
Yeah.
900 million.
900 million. It's got to suck for them. But right here, you didn't have to pay for a damn thing. And this is the Drone Hangar. I'm your captain. There's Captain Entertainment over there. It's one-man party Marty.
Yep.
Director of Operations will be Belinda. And Rotor, a.k.a. Isaac. He's here to make us all happy and inform us with a lot of knowledge. And tonight we should have those little captions like they used to have in the 80s where they show the guest. It's Vanguard FPV from WRA. It's going to talk about everything that went down just a few days ago. How's it sound cool? Yeah. I love it. All right. Yeah. All right. We're going to go with that. I try it. Every week. We got to get better at it. We got news. What'd you got, Marty? So Marty's got. Oh, you want your button?
my music. What's my music?
My bad. Is it this one? Gotta make them happy. Live from the Drone Hangar, it's Marty with Drones in the News. Take it away, Marty. Go ahead, man. Are we gonna listen to you sing, or are we gonna listen to you inform us? I got a microphone control right here.
I'm doing my do-do-do with the love boat.
The love boat's gone, man. This just in from the ship's captain. The love boat song is done. So what's the Drone in the News, brother?
I got all kinds of stuff.
I got it back.
Whether you like it or not, we got plenty.
You got plenty? All right, so far away. What you got first?
You got who back?
Well, let's see. I don't know. Anybody heard of the company called Zipline? They're working out of South Africa for a couple of years, delivering medicine, and they got this big. It's not a wing, but it's a big-looking drone.
Is this the one you?
Nah, this is a different one that you got queued up. They're moving to North Carolina and from San Francisco, but they were originally flying for the last 2 years in South America or South Africa.
Is it this one, Marty, with the quad blades?
Nah, that's a drone delivery one.
That's the one I wanted to talk about. Remember what I said when we were a commercial? Yeah. Hey, Marty, we're going to talk about the drone delivery segment.
but on my list, the top of my list,
I told you what I have queued up, though.
Zipline.
You got to go with what I got queued up. So what I got queued up right now
All right,
is...
so that one is about delivering stuff
Go ahead.
like food. So
you want me to play the video while we're chit-chatting about it? So go ahead and play it.
Absolutely. The minute I start, you're supposed to cue it up.
All right, here it is. There it goes. It just launched. We go ahead and cue it up again. There it goes. It
there
just
you go.
On it's on a launcher. Looks like it's got.
Yeah, so they're just delivering stuff like food and whatnots. And
okay, cool.
Whatnots.
All right, I see it deploying. Zipline. Yeah. So you can't see Broseph is it's a fixed wing. Kind of looks like a Sky Hunter in a way.
Right
and it will deploy a parachute with a package attached to a parachute. And it's got a bay doors on the belly. And it's saying that I guess it will go to, we're going to hear it a little bit, I guess.
Like traditional logistics companies, Zipline is paid per delivery.
And they're out of
its
Western
drone system
Africa.
is 4 times faster than the average.
Yeah, so they're promoting that it's much quicker and probably go a lot farther than your traditional, quote, quad or drone.
And if there's any Bono fans on here, he's actually on their board of directors.
What do you mean?
Bono joined their board of directors.
You mean U2? U2's Bono? Oh, cool, man. That's pretty cool. I'll give an applause for that. I like maybe some YouTube. That is so damn loud, man. I can't believe how loud that is.
So they've got undeveloped roads to these African tribes, and so
this is cool. That's pretty big, man, bro. So you can't tell, man. It's probably 2.5 foot wide belly, man.
You guys in the wing community, y'all gonna have plenty of work here in the future.
Man, it's you can see the GPS puck on the top. That's pretty cool, man. I like it. I think it's really cool.
I don't know where yet.
Oh, and it's got it, and it retrieves it. This is a pretty full-blown scale operation, man. This is no
And
joke.
they
Like
started
that's
out
a
really,
big-ass net catching
They really
that thing.
started out small, but because there was such a need when they were small, they got major funding real quick.
I mean, that's like no joke, man. They use their whole rigging like this big for like where you would do. What do you call that shit? Scaffolding?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? It's not scaffolding.
I don't know. It's kind of weird that it's so big and expensive, and it gets caught by like a catcher's mitt.
I'll share the link on the Facebook group, the Drone Hangar, and I'll actually send it to you guys right now. Let me go ahead and push it up there. That way you guys can
And the
take a gander at this
the
if
Navy
you want.
does the same thing with their
Can't do
drone.
it now.
They
So we're
catch
watching
it
this.
in a net.
I'll share it in a minute. Go ahead.
The Navy catches their drones by a net too.
By net?
Yeah, a net.
Oh, yeah. I follow you on that one. That's pretty cool, man. I have to give them some props on that. I know you guys haven't seen it, so I'll go ahead and switch this over. I'm still a little rusty. I'm trying, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Whew, that applause is a little bit louder than normal. What's up? Who we got in the house now, Miss Belinda? Who's in chatty catty land?
Robert. I don't know how to say his last name. Robert Ortlip.
Ortlip?
Ortlip.
I think that's how. Oh, yeah, I remember from last time.
Mark Dibble has a question for y'all guys.
Go ahead.
Though.
Go right ahead.
How do you determine the appropriate servo size for a flying wing?
A little bit of magic.
Yeah, let's go with
Okay,
Sean.
yeah.
Sean, what do you? What
Do
says
you
you, man?
believe in
Hold
magic?
on. There's a rule. There's the rule here. We have to play the song, and you're going to answer it. How many times? Go ahead, Sean. Vanguard
Do you
FPV.
believe
Hold on, Marty. Let him answer the
You
question.
just guesstimate. Better go off bigger than too small.
There you go. He did it in less than one. We have to applaud him on that, and that was pretty damn. Don't show us up here, man. I mean, it's easy to do, but let's not try to do that.
Okay, good enough.
Pretty much, I don't. There really isn't a sophisticated way. I think he's got it pretty much nailed it right on the head. I just kind of guess, not too big. You want to look how much torque it has, how much power it will be able to hold.
Knowledge is learned.
Yeah,
You gotta learn it.
yeah, you gotta learn it. You gonna learn today. Gonna learn today. That's damn sure.
So you put something that's too light in there, you'll realize it quick.
Yeah, you gotta watch how many kilograms, Sean? Broseph,
Kilograms per centimeter.
Yeah, you want to look at that
ounces
number.
per inch.
You want to know how much it actually can pull. You don't want them real thick and beefy, bigger than the frame. I don't know. I'm sure there's a school of thought, but I don't know. I've just kind of gone with that. Looks good. Let's try that. See how that rolls. If my wings don't fly right, then I switch to something else. Broseff's got his down. You've nailed it down right. Like on specs, you have a specific servo that you like to pick, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, I
one?
like those high tech.
I
The
like
high
high-tech
tech,
ones.
the HS, and 55 MGs.
Yep. 55. Yeah, those are good. They're decent. They're cheap, and they do the job, right?
Well, and I like them because they were used in the 3D flying community. They were used as like a servo for like a 36 to 48 inch 3D model plane. So for us, I like the responsiveness. You know what I mean? I like that they're quick. They've got that.
All right, bros. Moving forward, what was the next one you wanted to show? I've got your stuff all queued up. Marty, what was the next thing you wanted to talk about? Drones in the news.
Show them the
Go with your list now. Let's go back on your list. Which
the
one?
goat.
Go back on your list, man.
Go to what is it? The goats or the rams or the what?
Oh, okay. All right. I was about to say there better be a damn thing that says goat on here somewhere. There's going to be hell to pay.
It's just a pack of goats, man.
And start cracking skulls.
On the thumbnail, you'll
Right.
see you'll
running
see,
goat. All right. Oh yeah, that's the one we watched earlier. That was really cool, man. I like that one. That was pretty damn neat. Here's how damn talented a goat can be. Let me pull it up. Come on, this is pretty cool. Watch this. This is totally drone related.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, it's Marty's way of letting you know he's done with the conversation. Give me a second, for Christ's sake. Hold on. Then I gotta cue you up. And here we are. All right.
Where the pretty little goats at, man?
All right. Hold on, man.
Hey, how big a
Did you take
bull
your
are you?
medication, man?
How big a bull are
Did you take your medication before we got online?
Hey, yeah,
I just want to make sure everything's okay. I don't want you to.
My name is Roy D. Mercer.
Oh God, here we
You
go.
bird my cat, my wife's cat.
All right, ready? Pay
my
attention. We're
driveway.
watching your video now, man. Pay attention, Johnny. Here we go. All right, so what is this? All right, so watch this. We're gonna hush now. Watch this one right here. Whack! That's so cool, dude. Let's watch it again. You got to see it again. It's super cool. Play it again. It's very short. Bam! Get you some, son. That's what he says. He's riding along with all his pack. He's like, "What the fuck is this thing?" Oh, I'll show him. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's what I'm telling you. He's like, "Don't be coming up on here on all my women. I swear to God, I'm gonna kick you right in the face. Here, watch. Whack."
I'm the alpha.
It's cool how he does the video. Like it ends just that way. It's really cool. Where did you find that, man? You don't know? He's just.
I think it was on Ken Herron's show.
Oh, Ken Herron show? Yeah. That's usually where you go and get your Cliff Notes.
There's all kinds of nuggets on that show.
I think it was pretty cool. Hold on. There we go. I got everybody again. There we go. Cool. I like that. What else you got on the old list there, Marty?
There was something about in New Jersey, city is using drones for social distancing. I think.
Did you send me a link, or we can just talk about it?
Yeah, I sent you a link. And I think it's kind of like what the last time was, where they used the speakers and they're telling people to. No, that was a helicopter.
No, you didn't send me that. You sent me mass burial captured.
Well, yeah, actually, let's go to that one next.
Drone delivery trial.
That's actually the craziest stuff of the week. It was
all right, hold on.
A photojournalist was going to take a helicopter, but he couldn't get no lower than 1,000 feet.
Okay.
So he used a drone to fly in Hart Island in I guess New York, and he got his drone arrested. What it was these where they're burying in the paupers' graves the unclaimed bodies from the coronavirus that are coming out of the hospitals, and he filmed it and put it up, and they took his shit, man. They took his drone and his equipment.
What the hell? I can't play it. What the hell happened? All right, so I'm going to go back and see it. This drone footage appears to show a mass burial in New York City. I'm reading it for Brosis because you can't hear it. I see it. It was filmed over Hart Island, where the city usually buries ... unidentified and unclaimed bodies. And you can see there's at least 35, 40 caskets. Mayor Bill de Blasio suggested temporary burials might take place, and that Hart Island is used for this historically. So this isn't new. This is.
They've been burying people there for years.
Yeah, but did not confirm COVID-19 victims had been buried, although everyone in there is in PPE. It comes as the city's morgues struggle to cope with the number of dead. Continuing to read for you, Broseph. This is. I don't know the source. I have to pull it up, but it's on YouTube. And it is showing what looks to be a bunch of caskets stacked 3 high, 4 deep, or in 4 columns, or whatever. That's what it looks like. And, yep. Broseph, what says to that? You were saying you had some information to translate over?
Yeah, no, that's it is correct information. That's what they do. They've been doing it for years on Hart Island. It's unfortunate that the COVID-19 has affected the homeless populations and the elderly. You know how many people wind up in like an old person's home and there's no family there to support them or whatever, and well, they die, and what's the city going to do with them? Then this is what the city does. This is what their protocol is. The city of New York. There's been I think there's been like
probably had to do that at 9/11 at some point.
There's been military burials on that island. I mean, they've used it for years for like that. So it doesn't surprise me. It's going to shock people because they're not used to that reality. And
so what I get at, what I guess I'm prying on this one. It's kind of, it's the shot obviously was done with a drone, and you said, Marty, what did they do? They took his stuff.
They took his drone. Yeah.
Why?
That's not right.
Well, they didn't want it shown on media, and I guess they said it was their airspace, and so they compensated his equipment.
How did he manage to get the footage out then?
And well, the depending on what kind of aircraft he used, my remote control has an SD card backed up in the controller.
So maybe he grabbed it that way.
Yeah. I've got storage in my controller.
Now, I've gone to.
And if he uses his phone, it'll store in your phone too.
Okay, so he probably another external.
Duplicate
saving device.
Yeah, but for there's a lot of Well, there's information out there that says you
But was it legal for them to confiscate it? Is what I'm getting
Well,
at. You know, they could threaten all they want, and if you're the average Joe, you're just going to comply. You're just going to be like, oh, God. But if you know the law or know your laws, your rights
if they
in
had
this country, then they might have been overstepping their bounds, maybe.
Yeah, if they have like temporary flight TFRs.
That'd be interesting to know. Do some research, Marty.
That was
Find out.
my question. If he was violating a TFR or something.
Yeah, if he's violating something that's legal, then I'd like to know that he was.
Yeah.
Opposed to them just saying, "Oh, it's we don't want you to release it to the masses."
The what they call them now, the lamestream media, dictating the narrative. And,
I see that a lot too.
Guy, he's a bad guy. He's trying to show people what's going on, but he's a bad guy for doing it. And that's not right.
So I mean, I'm on two sides of this a little bit here. Like
read
I don't know if it's necessary to show it. Like why are we that just creates more hysteria, or it's still informative and letting you know. But like you said, this is nothing new. But everybody else who hasn't seen it is going to go, oh my God, they have the mass burials. Whoa. They're going to be all, they're going to be running around, with shitting themselves and sharding all over the place, and we're going to have to clean it up. Instead of going, like you said, Rotors, yeah, I mean, it's bad, and it's going to happen because of the situation, but this is normal. This is normal protocol.
Yeah, it's also freedom. There's freedom of the press, freedom of speech too. So
yeah, but then you get into where you've got lame duck media and all this crap, and the slant, the angle, way more than it used to be. Like, this is bad. Like, it's so bad. I don't watch any of that nonsense anymore. I just don't. I get my local news, what I need to get, and then I'm off to do what I need to do. And if I want to hear what's important, I listen to the president speak, and that's about fucking it. Like, literally, that's it. I watch the news for the weather. I watch the news for maybe a brief highlights of whatever, and then I shut it off because what comes next, inevitably, is always nonsense or some flamboyant, fluffed up crap. And it's so evident now, I can't even take it anymore. So I don't even watch any of that shit. Sorry, went on a little rant there, but... Ugh.
All right, so
you want me to grab the next one?
What have you got?
All right, let me see what else you sent me was right here, and you had the drone delivery, then you the goats, and I think that might have been. Oh, you had another drone delivery trial. Is it the same one? No, this is the other one. This is the main one that you were talking about that had a website and everything. Rakuten. Is that it, Marty?
Can't remember.
This is your piece, man. You're doing me no damn good.
Rakuten.
Rakuten. Rakuten.
Rakuten.
You don't even know what the hell I'm
just
going
play
on.
it, see what it is.
Well, I mean, you were supposed to know what we're doing. Shit. Like I said here, surprise. Nothing changes here at Drone Hangar.
Everybody 21?
Swear to God. 21 and over. Fuck me, this is crazy. Marty, one job. I don't know. Go ahead and play it. Let's see what it is. Sound like Bill Cosby again. Sorry.
Well, what we got here?
There you go. Now I sound just like you.
Failure to communicate.
Yeah. No, there's no failure. I
situation.
communicated exactly what I needed from you. You failed to
what
deliver.
it is because of the situation.
All right, now I got to find it again. Holy shit. Crap.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to find it.
Make it happen, man.
I'm trying to make it happen.
The situation is whatever you want it to be.
Oh, man, you could have made the situation a lot better, though, bro. I'm just saying. All right, so now I've got your video wanting it to play.
What we have here.
Yeah, so did you watch the video? No, probably didn't.
No.
So Rakuten, so I guess I'm going to do this for it, but I cannot speak this language. You should shut up about my enunciation of the word if I'm butchering it, because you don't even know what I'm reading. Because you didn't even look.
How'd you do?
Looks like another another drone delivery service.
Faithful handyman. He's just a
and
little broad dime digger
let's see
when you're not. He thought you were the candy.
Showing pretty much like the other one. The wing was showing you that they obviously use GPS and tracking.
That's the drone delivery.
This one looks like it has 3D mapping on it, so the drone actually can see everything around its terrain.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I know. I got it from here. You can shut up. I got it from here, man. You don't have to say anything.
I'm out of here.
No, you got to stay right there. You got to keep talking. Just watch your shit once in a while. Looks. I don't know how far they go. What are they delivering, Marty?
Damn if I know. I didn't watch it.
That's delivering something somewhere over in the Orient.
That's called filler.
Yeah, fine. I know what filler is.
You're
You're reduced to fluffer. That's what you are. You're the fluffer of this damn fucking thing. I don't know what it's delivering. Be nice to know. I wish my guy who was Drones in the News actually read up on his articles that he was presenting to the show. It would have been fantastic.
It's delivering some primo shit, man.
I guess so. Apparently they don't follow the alphabet over here because they're going from point S to point G. So I have no idea what that means. But thanks for the information, Marty. Even though it's I can't speak that language either. I can't read it.
Okay, I got one more thing.
Okay.
And
God, please.
And then I'm out of here.
What do you mean? No, you're not.
I got one more thing. I didn't send you a video. I just want to talk about it.
Okay, all right. Only cue us back up. All right. So that was fun. I guess. Go ahead, Marty. You got the mic.
So in the last, I don't know, I guess 4 weeks, a group has been formed called Reopen North Carolina or Reopen NC.
Okay.
And within, I guess they started like 4 weeks ago, and they now have like 58,000 people on a Facebook group that signed up. Well, next week, Tuesday, they don't know how many, but there's a whole crowd showing up at the Capitol in Raleigh. And I'm thinking that's a good place for us to go, do a little gorilla.
Yeah, but I'm not flying a wing, so it's going to be all you doing, all the gorilla, catching all that.
Yeah, so, but
we failed to do our mission, which was go there this morning.
I think you should fly a wing right over the protest.
No, not even doing all that. I'm not doing that.
I think you ought to fly, all right? So we had this main road called Fayetteville Street, and the Capitol is at the far end of it. And I tell Mark, I said, man, you need to just fly right down Fayetteville Street and then straight up and over the dome of the Capitol.
Yeah, we'll do that for our morning like we were going to do today, but we both forgot about it until we got here this evening. So that's just the way it rolls.
But
we'll do it.
Michigan did it, I think, last week.
Yeah, they did.
They had a whole crowd of folks show up.
Yeah, they were armed, and they weren't playing. And I guarantee you're going to see a lot more of that go on around the country. That's just the way it's going to roll, and people are going to argue all day long for both sides of the aisle of what their view and stance is. And I'm going to stand by my stance, which is a rolling blackout, and you close it down when it's seems to be like a hot spot or really bad. But you can't. Otherwise, at these standards on which you're closing things down and locking everybody down, meaning the standards, the numbers is a little overstretching and way overboard for some areas. You don't need it, and you can't stop. And everybody wants to either agree. Here's the thing that you have to understand. You got to understand one fucking thing. We are on an economic highway. We're always on an economic highway. We're always moving on that. You can either choose to agree with that fact, or you can choose to deny that fact. But the one thing that it is a fact. We're on an economic highway, and if you stop your engine on that highway, you're not going to get anywhere. And it's going to stop, and it's going to crash, and it's going to be over. You can't do that. Now, what you can do is limp, at least moving down the highway, because we're on it, remember? We got to keep moving to be on this thing. We got to, at least we can limp along, like putzing out of gas, or we're kind of limping along with a little bit of fumes, but at least we're moving down the economic highway. If you stop the engine, we're done. And people, you got to get it through your thick skulls and whatever view you've got. This economy does not restart itself. You have no idea, because we weren't alive then, but our grandparents were, of a thing called the Great Depression. It will be so catastrophic, it's so bad. It's already starting, which is plants are getting shut down. Smithfield's getting shut down. I watch news all over the country. Smithfield in my own hometown of Colorado Springs, right out there. I watch the news every day. They're shutting down. That's food. That's food. They're not making and processing meat. That's a major distributor, and they did it for over here towards North Carolina. We go to shelves, we're running out of protein. That's a bad thing. So you better start waking up and figuring this shit out. And I'm talking to everybody, governors especially. God, pull your head out of your ass and start
I don't get this going
doing your state and your state only. Quit thinking about everybody else and how they're doing their state. You need to focus on your state and your state only. Stop with what Cali does or New York does. That's not you if you're living in, like, a state that is not, heavily hit by this. and you're shutting everybody down, but you're still shutting everybody down. That's nonsense. Sorry, had to get out this. It's not drone related, but man, damn, not lying. That's starting to really hack me off. Sorry, I didn't mean that. But
yeah. So Rhoda, what do you think of the beaches opening up and all them folks showed up today in Florida?
I didn't even know that. Rotor?
Yeah, I think the beaches opening in Florida was a great thing. There's no reason why they shouldn't be open. There's nothing wrong with sunshine on a warm day and a little salt water. Nobody ever got sick at the beach. I don't give a crap what you said. I've been on this planet for how many years, and I've grown up on the ocean. That salt water and sunshine is going to heal anything in the human body, and that's just that's
the way it is.
Natural order thing. So
it's a natural order.
Getting fresh air, getting the people out of their houses. Only so much you're going to keep people in their houses before with major issues. So, do you give them the beach this weekend and let them blow off some steam, and then you get 2 more weeks of pretty much hardcore social distancing out of them? Or do you keep them all in their fucking houses for another 2 weeks, and by the end of that, they're out on the fucking front lawn of the fucking mansion screaming their fucking fool heads off because they're insane? Now you've made them all batshit crazy and put the fear of fucking God in these poor people. Yes. Fucking wake up and let these people out and go back to fucking work. When do we ever fucking close down all this shit for 1/10 of 1% of the population? I know it could have been a whole lot worse, but it seems like they've mitigated it, and it seems like they were forecasting a lot of shit on a quantum information scale that maybe doesn't work with hardline fact. And we as American people, we need hard facts. We need visual. We're a visual society. That's why you had people going out and videotaping their hospitals, and it became such an issue, because we need to see it.
Yep. I have to agree with you, part of that.
You know what?
Totally agree. Gotta see it.
Knowledge is learned.
What did G.I. Joe used to say? What did G.I. Joe used to say?
Digging right now.
Knowledge is half the battle. Knowing is half the battle. You got to know. Yep. I mean, everyone's going to have their stance on it, and I'm not going to turn the show into that. We do that on Facebook when we want to and chit-chat about everything. It is a whatever your viewpoints are. The bottom line is we are on an economic highway. Got to get it rolling, man.
Constitutional. Not to mention peacefully assembling is a constitutional.
Yes, constitutional thing. Yep.
Let's not even go there. And public places is where we're supposed to be able to do that, and the beach is public property. So let's not get all crazy. Let's all act responsibly. If the people went to the beach, they felt like they had healthy immune systems. They felt like they were feeling good and responsible enough to go to the beach. If you don't feel like that, I mean,
keep your space.
This is about, and this is what the president's been telling everybody. This is about accountability, people. We're all going to be accountable, right down to the state level, to a personal level. And if we're not accountable, there's people out there who want to put microchips and vaccines in your ass, and they'll just account you off your cell phone, and you won't have to worry about being accountable because your cell phone will snitch on your ass every time you fart or sneeze.
Yeah, it already does that, man. But you're right. You're absolutely correct. It's one step away from what the Chinese do. I mean, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. You got to face facts, and facts are what they are, and you can't deny them. And the one thing I keep with everybody that tries to argue the other side is we're on an economic highway, son, ma'am, sir, whoever the fuck, whatever you are. When I'm having this conversation with you, the fact is we're on an economic highway. You can't, and whether you want to believe that or not, that's your fault, because it's a fact. That's where this country lies. It's the way the earth, this planet with the humans on it, that's how it all works. It's the way it works. And you stop a country's economic growth at all like that, you're going to destroy it. Destroy it. I don't give a shit if you think you're saving the earth and every human and every life matters. Yes, it does. It does matter. But if you really gave a happy horse shit about everyone else's life, then why don't you worry about people who smoke cigarettes, who drink alcohol, who drive a vehicle, because those have catastrophic numbers year after year after year. But there's no one shutting down shit for that.
Nope.
Over 400,000 people die a year because of cancer-related cigarette use. Come on. Yeah. Where's everyone fucking screaming about that? And oh my God, that's 500,000. Okay, let's just round it up. That's a lot of people. But no one's doing anything. Oh, you got your smart campaigns on TV or whatever the hell it is. Guess what? Wow, you didn't shut all of those companies down. You just keep letting them go and keep making money, and you don't say shit. So shut the fuck up, you hypocritical ass. So the rest of us adults that want to pay attention to the economic highway, because that's the truth, we're going to pay attention to that, and you cannot keep us locked down. These small mom and pops make up 80% of this economy is going to go to the shitter. And all those people that made all those monies for decades and decades and decades, and this is going to wipe them out. That's crazy. You're not thinking about that either. You're not thinking about their lives. You're not giving a shit about them.
Yep.
You're only giving a shit about the person who's quote has the Wuhan fucking virus, and that's all you give a shit about. What about the guy who has the fucking Spanish flu running around? What about the dude who has HIV? What about them? Why don't you worry about them?
Yep.
It's all these fair weather fans. Unlike me, like with Broncos, I've been a fan since I can fucking remember and never wavered. That's what I mean. You guys are fair weather fucking opportunists. You see a chance to enlighten yourself or feel like you're on a fucking pedestal, and this is what you do. You jump on these things. You guys are idiots. I have no respect for any of you. None. With that kind of nonsense. Makes me angry. God damn, it really does. And I see the country's divided into segments like that. It's really the way I see it. People who understand, and the people who are just fucking way out there, man. Just fucking get over utopia, because that shit ain't happening anytime soon. Ever. It won't. It just won't happen. Human beings are not designed to be that way. You got to just know how the human mind works. Anyways, Marty, get us back on track. Because Lord knows we're zigging and zagging.
No, actually, I was
turning into a fucking bait.
I was trying to find this guy named Vic.
Woo!
This Vic that I saw on Facebook.
Yeah?
He was a wild dude, man. He was like from New York, and I can't find him, and he's you're gonna love the guy. You're gonna want to subscribe to this.
This sounds like your news article again.
Yeah,
I got a news piece. I don't know what it is.
Well,
I don't know. Let's watch it.
well,
I don't know any information on it.
He ran. Well, you know, your little rant. He reminds me of you.
Oh,
that
okay.
Little rant.
Yeah. I don't. You know me. I've been on the show a year and a half now, whatever it's been now. I don't usually get on these subjects, and I just don't. And I have to take care of whom I give a shit about, which is myself, my family, and my friends, and that's it. The rest, I can't. It's humanly impossible for me to care about everybody on the goddamn earth. Those are the people I can care about and influence if I have to, if I must, to get them to understand if I need. And that's it. That's all I can do. And that's all you can do. So just don't be an idiot. But other than that, I want to use the show as a platform to be that route. Because it's supposed to be fun and have a good time.
Oh, well, we need to move on then.
All right, so sounds good.
Hello.
Yes, Belinda. Belinda, what do they say in the chatty Cathy? Because I know they were.
They're saying smile, Shelby.
Oh, me? Yeah, I've had a rough night. I have to be honest with you because this damn computer, I swear to God, I want to kick it in its face. Anyways, why don't we go ahead and take a quick commercial break? Because I think that's everything that you had, Marty, right? For Drones in the News?
Yeah, unless I can find Vic.
Unless you can find the other article. And we're going to watch it during the commercial so you know what it is.
I'll find him.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break. It's time to go get a refill. Everything is getting warm by now or needs to be refilled with something. BYOBB 21 and over. That's it. That's the only requirement. We're going to take a quick 5. When we come back, we're going to talk to Sean. And we're going to get a recap from the WRA meeting that we had that you all didn't get to see by technical difficulties. All right, so we'll be back in 5 minutes. Uh-oh. Come on. Don't crash on me. Oh, shit on a stick. It's like it won't.
Nice.
We're going to try.
Okay.
I got to try. I'm trying. OBS. Oh, man. All right, we're going to take a quick 5. We'll be back. That was close. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Drone Hangar. Belinda's not there. She'll be back. She'll be back. We promise. Oh, there she is. Speak of the devil. Shh, don't say anything more about Belinda. Stop. Don't say anything.
I'm here. Just can't see me yet. It's stalling.
But anyways, welcome back to the Drone Hangar. We have a lot of fun here. We get destination information. We promise. Zig and Zag, north, south, east, and west. So I have so many pilots, co-captains, whatever you want to call us, and the gang. And tonight's special guest is Sean, Vanguard FPV, and he's going to talk to us about the meeting that we just had that we were supposed to televise or broadcast, and it went south pretty quick. Went to shit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways.
Sounds like a do-over.
Well, we got Sean here. I'm glad to have you, man.
I'm here. Glad to be here.
All right, so
I can talk shit to everybody.
You could you could talk shit to everybody. You said. I hope the stream is doing okay. Looks a little shoddy on my end as far as my meter goes. Comes and goes.
Yeah,
so Sean, we had the meeting. What day was it?
Thursday.
So Thursday was the meeting. We tried to share it out with everybody and let them know, hey, meeting's happening, and that didn't work too well.
Yeah, Mark's computer kept crashing.
Yeah, we're gonna blame Mark, and that would be Mark Ashton, Director Operations. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here real quick. I teased, but it's not really his fault. There was nothing he could really do about it. He tried to get it to work numerous attempts. We even tried to record it, and that didn't go too well either on my end. Same thing as I had earlier today. I had an audio issue with it, so I could not get everyone's audio, which kind of sucked. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this up. That way everybody knows what we're talking about. So that was the meeting that we were supposed to have on the 16th at 7, and it did go down. We did have it. I have my portion of it that I recorded, if anybody cares to hear it. And everyone else is faint. You all are faint in the background, so it was really rough. So give us a lowdown on what happened, because you have all the minutes. That's what you primarily do, is you record everything, take all of our notes, and and there you go, right? Pretty much?
Pretty much, yeah. Okay. I'm just there in the background, typing away.
You look mighty hot in that dress that you wear.
Don't tell them about that, though.
But anyways, go ahead. No, there's no hazing. So go ahead and start with how it kicked off,
Yeah, so we'll just go. I'm going to be mostly referencing the Facebook post that I made on the FPVWRA pilots group. So if you're in that, you can get the whole post on it.
Have you already posted that, or no? You're going to? You did. Okay,
that's already been posted.
All right. Well, like Marty, I'm going to just do like my elders have taught me. I haven't read it. So
yeah, that's fine. Read it, you lazy.
Lazy ass I am. Yeah. I'm going to rely on you guys. So go ahead.
Yeah, so the first part of the meeting, we talked about adding a race format, and that one would be endurance racing.
Okay.
With how popular that's been at CFL, and I think you said NEFPV.
Yeah.
Or we did it as well.
Yeah, we tried it at NEFPV. We did, Alex and I, and I believe Blitz, and we came up with the concept of, we did, at that time, was 20 laps, I believe it was, with spec wings. Just a simple oval, like a NASCAR, with a pit line, with a place where you could land and change battery if you need me. And you had a pit crew. So you never left your pilot chair, and you had a crew down off the way, offset from everybody else. We had kind of way away, so they weren't hurting anybody if they needed to come in. And people would, quote unquote, like refuel in NASCAR. And it was pretty cool. So yeah, it was the first test. And then CFL was a complete success in my eye.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be a very fun race at events, and I definitely can't wait for it. But we do have a couple rules for that. So far, it's foam only, so no fiberglass planes or balsa planes. That's just in general. Electric only and pusher prop only, so no tractor props up in front, mostly again for safety reasons.
Right.
But other than that, any plane. I mean, you can run a Banshee, you can run a twin boom pusher, you can run a flying wing.
You run a mini track, a nano track. You can run, a spec wing. You name it. You fill in the gap. So that was the requirements that we came to at the meeting. I'm acting like I wasn't there. I was there, but he has the minutes, so it's coming straight from the source. So just in case, I do tend to forget once in a while. You know, it's just the way I tend to roll. Sorry, just me being honest, being real.
No, you're good. You're good. There's going to be teams. It's going to be a team race.
Yep.
So I know we talked about having like three to five pilots.
Yeah, that was
on a team.
Yeah, we didn't fine tune that yet. That was part of the one of the rules that we were trying to get instituted. We're trying basically what we're trying to do is lay down we agreed with the new concept, and then now let's start laying out some blanket overall main rules that can, and we're trying to seal up everything so we can make this class nice and neat, and then present it to everybody in a nice neat package, because I think it's going to be very successful. Go ahead.
So with that, every person on the team must race at least once, and a single person can't fly more than 50% of the time. So if you have one really good pilot, well, of course, if they can't always be flying.
Right. So it's in the format that we were agreeing upon was a time-based, correct? Mm-hmm. And that was where we're starting to. We don't need to get in all the details, but we're running into a little bit of, all right, we got to maneuver this a little bit because of issues, technical issues. But go ahead.
So we were looking at a time-based system for that. A lot of that also has to do with live time not being the easiest software for what we want to do. Mm-hmm. But that's besides the point. So the races will be time-based. Another concept that we're trying is yellow flag. So essentially, whenever somebody crashes, in order to retrieve their plane, we would have either people fly up or finish their lap and then fly up in like a holding pattern. Or
in the cattle call like we used to do when we back in the early days where we go down to one section. Remember when we would all kind of loiter and wait and do the countdown? And my concept idea was you throw a yellow comes up, the guy who's announcing, whomever, gal, female, male, doesn't matter. Whoever's announcing calls out a yellow, because you're on the flight line, you can hear it. Yellow's called. That means wherever you're at, you better my thought was you just immediately go up and just get over to that area and loiter. But your concept, and we're still debating, is finish the lap and then get up there. That's to be determined. We haven't really ironed that, but that was that's kind of where we're at right now. So we're kind of getting that refining stage of that. And what I want to do is pause you, Sean, and then I want to get get some feedback from like Rotor. Rotor's a racer, so Rotor, what says you, and Belinda as well, and then Marty, because this is kind of, we're leaning towards a NASCAR thing here. Honestly, it's kind of where I'm kind of inching it, trying to at least a little bit, because I really like this class. But go ahead, Rotor. What says you? What do you think, man? You there, Rotor?
Is he there?
You gotta unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yep, gotcha. There we go. Now we're good. Now we can hear you. Amen to that.
I think it's really cool. I think it's really awesome that they're new.
Say it again one more time. You got to remember, I always put applause on you, so there's applause for like 5 seconds. Go ahead.
I said it's really cool the way they're adding new race format. I think that's really cool. I think that's it shows some growth,
Yeah.
And
breath of fresh
it's
air.
going to allow everybody. It's in the grow how the evolution of how spec is going to go. It's going to at least allow everybody another format to race in.
Yeah, I mean it's you could bring a lot. It opens more. What I like about it is it encompasses a lot more pilots at one time. So you have everybody's involved, and and I love NASCAR. I do. I like racing. I like Formula One. I like all of it. I like rally car racing. I like NASCAR, truck series, regular series, and I like that style where you have it's everybody, almost like a sports team in essence, and everyone contributes there to the overall goal, which is to win, and you all play a part. Whether it's you're flying 1/4 of the race, or you're flying half of the race, or you're in the pits while everyone else is racing. The other person's racing. You know what I mean? There's all that going on. I think it just lends to a lot of good, sportsmanship, a lot of bonding, and a good time. Allows a good time for the pilots. Everyone, because in CFL, everyone was having a blast, and it was great for spectators. Everyone was just kind of getting all into it, and it was like, wow, this is pretty cool. I'm catching the energy. So cool. Rotor likes the format. You have any ideas or any input you want to give, man? because we're definitely open to listening to others' ideas that you might have, or rules, or anything that you might think of in this race format.
I have yet to experience it, so I'm gonna have to let my peers lead me on this one, because I have no former experience in running in a race like this. So, like you said, you've done it before, and other people have attempted it, and you guys did it at CFL. So,
unfortunately, I didn't race that one. I wish I did, though.
I'll follow the lead until until I go compete and there's a bump in the road, and then you'll hear me whine. So until then,
the beauty, there's a silver lining for me right here in this racing form, this current condition that we're in, which is we're not racing right at the moment. And this is the one time that I took off so that I could sit on the board, and the requirement is you don't race that year if you're on the board. So I'm like, okay, like in a very personal, selfish fucking way. I'm like, all right, let's go a little longer, because 2021 is going to be fucking fantastic, because I'm going to yank Rotor right back, and we're going to be right on this team thing. I promise you, it's going to happen. It's going to be awesome. Yes, we're coming, ringing the bell. 2021, me, Rotor, and whomever else we add in on our team to race everybody. Sean, you're on our hit list, son. Coming for you.
Wait, there can't be him. Join him, right?
Yeah, or you can join us. We can make a team. Yeah, fuck yeah, that'd be awesome. What he says, I like that. And then we got Belinda. That's our 4. We just need a 5th because Marty doesn't fly wings. He sucks. Just kidding.
We need a big old team.
He's got a wing. He's got it right behind him. He's proud of that wing, that disco.
That disco.
Yeah.
I was gonna fly mine today, but I did not.
He's got to get the 4G on it.
I love my disco.
So Rotor likes it. Belinda, what about you? What do you think about it?
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. So it's just an endurance, right? Like you're doing laps.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be the fastest, right?
You just have to get the most laps.
That's part of it. So we're kind of, there's a little bait and switch going on right here. You don't realize, but that's part of it, correct? Where we do the time endurance, and the other part we were talking. Oh no, that's purely that. And then I misspoke. Because the other format we were talking about, right? Sean, I think you know what I'm leading into. Remember, we were talking about the other race format, and all right. So Belinda, I misspoke. Just disregard all that. It didn't mean. It meant nothing.
So endurance races will pretty much just be time based, and most laps in
there you
a certain
go
amount of time.
And that's it. Oh, we were gonna have the offset. So we're trying to come up with the concept, which is CFL, which they had a mobile gate on a golf cart. Now you can't do this at regular events. Okay, this is CFL. So there's a little cattywampus there. That's what we love about CFL. This is fucking awesome. But they had a golf cart with a small gate, and they would drive up and down the main strip, going to turns 1 and 2, and they just go back and forth. And you would have to try, if you wanted to, try to hit the gate, and you would get X amount of bonus laps added to your total. And you could only hit it 4 times. So you had 4 chances to hit it. And during the race, they changed its value from like an extra lap to 3 extra laps to 5 extra laps to eventually 10 extra laps. And, that's where you need to refine it on that point. Because eventually at the end, they just said each one of them that you hit is worth 10 laps. So it kind of sucked for the guys who went earlier, blah, 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 strategizing. But the concept's cool. What I like is the concept, which is you make part of the track like some ridiculous, stupid thing, but if you get, it's challenging as hell. It's doable, but it's super challenging. And if you succeed, you're rewarded. But if you fail, you're going to get, it's going to suck because you're going to be down, and then your team's going to have to get you back up. And, there you go. And I think one of the rules is if you're down, if you are
flying circus element, you
get
that whole.
Yeah, then you really play this Benny Hill song the whole damn time when you're racing, because it'd be very poignant. It would fit perfectly. But I think one thing, and I'll bring it at the next meeting, is if you go down, you're out as the pilot. You're out, meaning you're out. Now you're relegated to helping the rest, and the rest of your team's got to carry you, carry it on, if you will. So race until you crash or you reach the halfway point of the race, because you can't race it any longer than that, and everybody's got to race.
Down to aircraft is down to pilot.
Yep, down aircraft, down pilot. I think that's a good idea. What says you, Sean? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that would be good. At least
it's a lot of creative element.
Out, everybody else fly.
Right, and then you're down, and once a certain amount of pilots. But those are things to think about.
Hey, keep the defense honest, because you know why? Because now if you got hot laps and McGillicuddy over here, who's cutting hot laps and he's hitting that
Miguel
golf cart
Kelly.
every time. The one time he misses that fucking golf cart, eats ass. He's done. He's out. Now it's the equalizer time. Now we break out the equalizer.
Right, and it's what it does is it does just like you're mentioning. It equals the playing field. You're not one pilot who shines more than the others can at this stage of the game outshine everybody. Plus, that is a lead into the next class we're going to talk about. So the offset of a part of the track to make it challenging is something that we're trying to refine to incorporate that, because we all agree that needs to be in there, because that adds that spice that, because some pilots are going to go for that very challenging thing. But if they screw up the first time and they think they can really hit it, and then they're out. Maybe they're number one pilot on their current team, and then so you see, all this is good stuff. It creates great, camaraderie, sportsmanship, competition, and it's a good breath of fresh air. So I like that. Anything else on that one, Sean?
For the endurance, nope.
Nope.
That's all.
So let's go on to the next class then. The next class we started talking about, which was?
So it was spec class, but more in general, just the way that we format the current races.
Right.
Unfortunately, there hasn't really been much of a standard, so we're going to be working on that.
Yep.
So something that I actually proposed was switching to time-based as well.
Yep.
For the normal races.
For qualifiers. So let's be clear.
Qualifiers,
Well, let me say, you mentioned it, and then we started to go with a refining part of it.
Yeah.
And so go ahead. Continue with what you proposed.
Instead of having events like Atlantic City where you have 5 laps and 15 seconds per lap, so you fly for less than 2 minutes every time you're up, we would change at least the qualifiers to be a time-based. So instead of only flying for 5 laps, you fly many laps as you can for 5 minutes or however long we choose.
Right, which we haven't determined yet. But we are in agreements on the board that we are going to switch to a time-based. We don't know exact amount of time yet. We're going to figure that one out very soon, because we're going to do testing, which is another thing we talked about in the meeting, which is I've agreed, Sean's agreed that we're going to make sure that we go and see Ashton more on a very frequent basis as soon as this this is done. I won't call it silly, but once we start opening shit back up, be able to go back up there, and we'll allow and be able to test, because Ashton needs testers for the software to get everything, so we can get this all refined out. There you go.
And so what we want to do after that, so our qualifiers and more than likely practice will all be time-based.
Yep.
And it will essentially seed you. And
you're talking like a hot laps, the hot 3 of your time on your 5 minutes. Let's just use 5. This is easy for discussion. 5 minutes is your time. You get 2 qualifiers, so that's 10 minutes of flying, racing. And your top 3 of each run will seed you.
Consecutive laps.
Yeah, top 3 consecutive.
Yep. And then from there, I know we talked about having it be lapped based.
I said my proposal was to that. So my modification was what we had discussed, and the finals of the said spec goes from being a time based. Now it's traditional. It's heads up, 5 laps, fastest one wins. Period. Done. But to get there, the whole point is that it will allow everybody much more time to fly, enjoy the race, have a good time, get the experience, was what you were mentioning, Sean, right? And walk away from and have a good time. And then if you made it to the finals, and now you got to bring your A game of, you can't just run 5 minutes and hope for 3 good laps. Now you got to run and do 5 hot laps. And I think there's a lot there. It's a change. It's not just hot laps every single time. 5 in a row. There you go. It's now a little more. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, there's just more to it. There's more substance to the race.
You got to be more consecutive. You got to be consistent.
Let me ask, Rotor, what do you think, man? What we just mentioned on that. Give me your feedback, because you're a racer, and this is definitely going to influence. So what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be about. It makes it about consistency at that point.
But do you like the idea of going for? It's like a hybrid. It's a endurance. It's a time with a traditional.
Love it. I think it's the way it should be. I think it's the way it should have been done a long time ago, to be honest with you.
There we go. And I'm not privy to it. Just when there was a race, I go. So I'm learning about the different kinds of styles and formats on this front.
I think it's going to be a lot better. To be, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now we are still determining, how people get moved into the finals. If we're going to do brackets or if we're going to do mains, we're still in discussion about that, so we won't know. That we're going to also figure out when we do more testing as well.
Yeah, and we have to do that so Mark can see how the software is going to react to this style in which we're going to run, so that when we go to have a big event, that it's not repeating friggin' Atlantic City again. Belinda, what do you think about that style and change in the spec wing racing format?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, I
Honestly.
figured I'd ask.
I mean, does it help a beginner like me do a first one?
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I think it
Does
does. Yeah, I think it does. I think it helps you get in the door and race more. And you're getting the thing is about is you're getting more time on the course. You need to have more time running around a course versus going to an event in the past where we're running up there and we're ready to run 5 laps and because we do this all the fucking time or whatever. Where a lot of people aren't. We're showing up and we're like, hey, I just started getting into this, and this allows you to still have that time to race. If you don't qualify, maybe you don't qualify then, but it will give you experience and more time on the track.
Good. Yeah.
I think it also opens up. It also opens up to have different classes of spec racing at the same day, so you can qualify a novice class and a pro class at the same time and hold just different brackets or different mains and bring everybody up together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where you're not just having somebody drop out. You're not just having somebody drop out. Out of 2 days worth of racing, they're dropping out in the qualifiers because they're new. And I've said this for a long time that there should be 2 classes at races so that we bring new people up and we can make them feel good about what they're. It's an accomplishment, man. It's huge to build a wing and throw it out there and be able to race and compete. It takes a lot of practice, it takes a lot of skill, and it takes a lot of courage, nerves, everything else. So anything that'll help promote the hobby and get more people.
Yes. I'm on board.
Yeah.
Like in the my first year of wing racing, I think I completed maybe 2.5 laps total, and I went to like 2 or 3 races.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I remember those days.
More time.
We've all been there. Every one of us have been there. So
yeah,
it
sucks.
How we bring people up. You want to bring them up with positivity and not negativity.
That's the goal that I keep mentioning at the meetings, which is our view has to be on the broader part of the pyramid of players or participants, and that would be at the top you got the top tier pilots, and at the bottom you got your beginners, and you've got to be able to. I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to try. I'm going to add Beehive. You in here?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. We're in the middle of talking. Hold on. We got everybody in here. We've got Brian chimed in at 10 o'clock. He made it. Beehive Brian's here. But it allows. Now I lost my train of thought. Damn it. This is how it
allows more flying time.
Oh yeah, the focus of the we have to be focused on the new pilots, the up and coming pilots, the beginner pilots, and not just cater to the top tier. When a sport organization does that all the time and not focuses on the new and up and coming, like soccer, I equate it to soccer. This is what I know. That's where you will grow. You grow that way. You nurture the bottom, and it grows. It makes the top better. So we have to make the formats change a little bit to be more inviting for new pilots, new entries, and to allow them to have a good experience. We want them to walk away saying, "I still had fun. I didn't make it to the A mains if we do that, and I didn't win, but man, at least I got a lot of flying for 3 days I was here. I got to race almost every day. That's the goal. You get to that, you're going to breed success. You'll have new pilots come in, the ones that we don't know of yet that are out there that will, beat the Blitzes and the Shelbys and the fill in the blanks, the Vanguards. We just haven't met them yet. We just need to get them in here. So we got to have an open, big open door to let them come in. And I think the format's the way to do it. Not much more. We've already discussed everything with spec as far as frames, but format-wise, that was the new twist. And
yeah.
Go ahead.
Like I said, we're just looking to standardize it. So if you go to one race, it's going to be the same as a different race, even if it's halfway across the country.
Yep.
Because that's just something that I've noticed in my 3 years now of doing wing racing, is that there's maybe been a couple that have the same format, but otherwise they're kind of all different.
Yeah, there's different. There's equipment's one thing, and so we are still. What else do we have on that before I move forward? What else do we have on that topic? Do we have any more? Because I don't remember.
No, that's just about it for that.
Okay. What I was going to mention is we're still refining, letting everybody else that's watching in Chattacathy land that we're still working on a lot of stuff. So we don't want you to think shit's not happening. We meet all the time. We correspond via email, text messages if need be. So we're on it. We're making decisions. We're moving this ball forward while we're in this whole situation that we're all in right now, because nobody's racing right now. It's just not happening. I don't give a shit if anybody's talking up a big storm. Nothing's happening right now.
Come on, David, release the game.
Yes. Now, what could happen is Mr. Whidden up north could him and his buddy could just nail down 48 hours of hardcore programming and release it to the masses, because it would be great for all of us. That would be a lot of fun. It would create we could create an instant.
And we don't have it.
We could create an instant league. Everybody could race to come tomorrow, and it'd be just like Velocitron does. Same thing. And have competitions and weekend races and la-da-da-da-da, fill in the blank. It's it's not as cool as the real thing, but it's better than nothing. And there you go. So what else did we talk about on that?
So the next topic.
Yeah.
You ready? So the next one, we're looking to change up the WRA website. We know it's not very easy to use. It's not very great. So we do need some help with that.
It's outdated.
Yeah, none of us are web developers.
Right. So my mention was
the VAS store, but
so we wanted to get merch for the VAS store started going.
Yeah.
First of all, big sweeping stroke right here, which is the main one, which is we're trying to revamp the VAS or the WRA website. So if anybody's willing and has got time on their hands, we're asking for you all to reach out to us. Specifically Mark Ashton, and let him know that you're willing to help out with any programming abilities that you might have that you could lend to us. And yes, free, or we'll figure something out to that effect. If compensation needs to be made, we will see if there is any. But right now we're literally asking for volunteers, to whoever was willing with all this downtime, and a lot of you guys are tech people and gals. If you are so inclined, reach out to Mark Ashton, reach out to us through the WRA page or all the social medias, and let us know, hey, I'm willing to help you out with the website. That would be really, really cool. That would be really awesome. And
Stephen Tanner texted me the other day when we were having the meeting. Hey, if you need any help, let me know.
There we go.
So,
Mr. Tanner,
still gotta talk
no FPV. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like that.
Still got to talk a little bit more about the website in the meetings, but for now.
So if you got something you're willing to help, and you got a talent that you think you can lend your skills, and it's about giving, and the WRA would gratefully welcome any hands that are willing to help. Rotor, anything that stands out from this meeting so far to you? What says you? I like to hear from the other pilots.
Yeah, sounds like it was a good meeting
so far.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, nobody's racing right now, so what a great time to get some of this stuff knocked out, ironed out.
Yep.
And because it all takes time, you know what I mean? Because nobody's drawing a real paycheck from this, so we're all kind of doing it on our free time. So.
Time out. Everybody look at Brian.
Damn.
If you didn't see Brian 5 seconds ago, he looked like he was posing for a motherfucking picture. He was like, showing his eyes. He's like, it was
sexy, baby.
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna play this song.
Play me some Marvin Gaye. Play me some Marvin.
It was like, damn. Look at Brian.
Yeah.
Beehive Brian. Then
don't show the pearly whites.
He's like, I'm getting married soon. Hey, baby, I know you're watching me on the interwebs. Oh, man, it was fucking great. God. Oh, man. Sorry, Rotor Ranch, but it was too priceless. You have to go back and play it. I mean, it's worth going back and watching just that. Oh, all right. Anyways, do we need to take a break? I think it's time for a break, isn't it? No?
We got one more topic.
Oh, one more topic. Says Sean's running the show now. Get it, son.
So,
ding, ding, ding.
As Rotor said, and Shelby as well, we're not making any money off of this. And the WRA is included in that. So we were talking about funding and different ways of funding the WRA for both travel, as well as even if we have to get gates shipped. I know at CFL, over in Texas, brought Big Tex, I think it was, out there.
Yep, brought Big Tex, the gate, which was cool.
And that was a real blessing from them. So
it's a lot. We've done this with what they're doing. We did 3 years ago, and for 3 years, where we traveled the country and set up gates and hauled that shit everywhere, and came out of one person's pocket. So the funding is what we were talking about, and it was means to start generating an income to sustain the operations at the WRA so people can enjoy these races that we put on. And to do that was things that we came up with, some ideas, which were?
Yeah, so obviously we have the store.
The merch.
We want to definitely take a step forward with that.
Yep.
Also yearly memberships.
Yep.
So it can be a FPVWRA member. Race fees is another thing.
Yep.
Raffles or waffles.
Waffles.
Maybe. Well,
yep.
That's an issue. Another issue. And then things like Patreon or GoFundMe to also help as well.
Yep. So things that we have to get funded and get done.
Yeah. So those are all just ideas that were being thrown around. I think we all like the idea of the yearly membership with a couple caveats.
Yep.
They're not caveats, but benefits.
Yeah, incentives. Little benefits, little perks for everybody to get, because if you sign up, it's your hard-earned money. You need to be rewarded for that. So
if let's say the yearly membership is $50 a year.
Yep.
You could also, with that, you'd get discounted race fees. So instead of race fees being $35, they'd only be like $20, right?
And these are numbers, by the way, that are just literally just throwing out. These are random ass numbers, so don't go over there and take in your little calculator and bloop, 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 bloop. This adds up to this much money. That's not a fucking savings. Blah 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 blah. No, don't do that. These are thoughts right now. We haven't solidified shit yet. This is just we've agreed to the fact that we are now in the motions of going forward with funding thoughts. Like, what are we going to? We are going to start soliciting funds, and then it's the way it's going to work. This shit isn't for free, and it's not going to happen, and it's just not going to work. It just won't work. It's just the way, economic highway, again, it's the way it works. Just the way it is.
And so, with the yearly membership, the other benefits would be like discounted prices or free shipping or whatever on the WRA store.
We were going to come up with a list. We just don't have it refined yet of what will be all the perks and the benefits of, why would I want to pay? What am I going to get? I'm paying my money. I want to get something in return. So we're trying to make sure your return, your ROI is good. See, Marty, I remember.
I was going to say the discussion is also there are some topics that in there weren't very favorable, such as making people buy through the WRA store.
Right, that was a no-go. I was talking about spec wings and those items that are a no-go. We'll just leave as a no. They don't even need to get air. Just let them fly away. Yeah. Just fly away. Just that balloon of opportunity went away. Because it's not one we want to. Because otherwise we'll just stir up a hornet's nest. Brian, let me say one thing real quick. Yeah. Brian, what are you trying to upstage everybody right here with your lighting, man? Your lighting's like the shit tonight. It's awesome, dude.
I think you need to screen grab that, and it needs to be a part of a thumbnail.
Nah.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's not that great.
We do need to take a quick break. What else do we have on that list? I'm pushing you down the road here a little bit.
So other than that, it's just reaching out to the pilots, see if they have any ideas as far as funding.
Yep.
Or anything that they'd also like to see from the WRA. Either on the website or with classes and whatnot.
Yeah, and like Rotor Ranch was saying, brother, you're taking this opportunity to iron all this stuff out, and that's literally what we're doing. We're not wasting. We're applying the amount of time that we can with all the other stuff that we got. All got families, or so we got things we got to attend to as well, and work. So when we have the chance, we do. and we put forth all of our efforts, and we really try to get the ball rolling so that when we do come out of all this, you all will actually have a wonderful opportunity to have some great races and meet up again and yada yada yada. Brian, what says you to all this? Brian.
I think all new WRA chapters should have to have like a bake sale during their race. So
sell brownies and pies and cookies.
Bikini car washes.
Bikini car. I knew these things were coming. Bikini car washes of 45-year-old men. Brian, what do you think, man? From what you heard,
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna sell some eggs, some chicken eggs? Help fund us. You got a farm. You got a lot of food,
right
man.
now.
What's that?
We don't make enough eggs right now for that.
Yeah, those things you can like throw them into a wall and they won't break. It's crazy.
Yeah,
they're
awesome.
Wild, real chicken eggs, not the ones you buy in a store. Like these come straight from the damn farm over at Bees. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break. Sound good? Everybody, cool with that? Yeah. All right. Sounds cool. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll come back. Yeah. All right. We'll come back. We got some videos we want to show. I want to showcase some videos, and we're gonna call it a night after that. But there are people, that actually have videos that they posted that they want to showcase. One of them, which is Sean's. Sean doesn't rarely ever post a video, so we're never gonna get that up. So when we come back in 5 minutes, first thing we're gonna talk about is Sean's video, and then some other videos, and then all right, see you in 5. See you in 5. Send it out. Oh, there we go. What's up, everybody? Let me see if I can pull Brian back in. Let me see if I can add him in here. Let's see if I can add him in. Because what we had earlier. Is Brian back? Yeah, there we go. We got Brian back. And, oh, shit, what happened to that? There we go. And, yes, Brian's back. What's up, dude?
Going on.
We had to cut you off because it was killing the bandwidth so bad that it was choppy, very bad. When we went to the break. Yeah, well, I have 5 people. I mean, we literally look like the Brady Bunch right now, the opening scene. If I had this music, I'd play it right now. Maybe I'll find it. But it literally looks like the Brady Bunch scene. Yep, right there is Sean. And there is Marty. And up in the corner is my brother Rosef. What are you doing there, bro? Oh, sorry. We tend to have a little fun here on the old Drone Hangar. It's getting a little late. We're starting to wrap it up. But we're going to showcase some videos. First of which is being Sean. Sean, did you send me that?
Yeah.
You did send it to me? I'm feeling a Marty. So I didn't check it. Where'd you send it to? It's Skype. Damn it. And I got to go to Skype, which we're on. Can you send it to me in Messenger? That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send it in Messenger. So I do in Skype. It's going to get all done, broken. Big Baller Sean. So some people are wanting to see what you got laying down. All right, here we go. All right, I got that. Let me get that link and go right here. And la-di-da. And there is Sean's. And Sean, you want us to play the music as well? Do you have music on here?
Yeah, there's music on there. The videos make more sense with music.
Yeah, they do. I agree.
But copyright does too.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, we'll see. We're going for broke here. It doesn't really matter. I think we crossed that threshold. All right, coming up right now, we got Sean.
We started.
Vanguard FPV. We got his video. Sean doesn't put up videos ever.
Yeah, really.
So we're going to take this opportunity to go ahead and watch this. All right, Sean, here we go.
I do more, but...
And you said this
is pretty much just a bunch of videos that I've had over the past year or so.
I haven't seen this. This is going to be first for me. Sean's a very good flyer, by the way. He's a very good pilot.
I hope that showcases in all the crashes.
I hope so, too. So I met Sean, CFL, right?
2017, yeah.
2017. There you go. I did the same thing with me and Turtle, man. Got sucked in that wind. That wind will just pull you in. So these are this is like your highlight reel. That's what you're saying. In
sort
a way.
Of, yeah. Of the stuff that I.
Oh wait, we flew in there. That's Flying Circus. Is that us flying?
I don't know if it was me and you or me and somebody else.
'Cause that's Flying Circus.
Yeah.
Nice. I like the edit, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I know that takes a while to do that with those clips.
Yeah.
Gets to be a pain in the ass. Yep. Nice. He's got the crashes in there. You got everything.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be lying if I said I didn't crash.
Got some long range in there. Throwing caution to the wind with altitude and everything else. I like it. What do you find on this fixed wing with the OSD?
That's my binary, Sonic model binary.
Oh, there we go. A little Atlantic City hotness, hot shit garbage.
I think the clips I had in there was when it was Brian and myself racing.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, it says that.
I beat him by like 0.01 second or something.
A little inverted, doing a little love at Liberty. Oh, double trouble. Like it. You can split them. See, Sean's got it going on, man. He's getting you some. I like that, man. It's really cool. Yeah, this is Liberty Games or Commonwealth Games 2019.
Right.
I did not race. I sat out that race. Yeah, we didn't race. We ran the event.
Yep.
We hung out whole weekend. It was cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time. Look at him.
Room.
Get you some, son. Damn. Where'd you learn that?
Where'd I learn that? I don't know.
Yeah, where'd you learn that? Inverted like that through them gates. Look at that. It's pretty long range there, dude. I like the clouds. So there's an ongoing. They don't understand, Sean, that there's an ongoing thing with me in tracks when I'm at these big events. Is I like to run the course after I've ran it normal. What do I like to do? I like to run it inverted. Yep. I like to run the whole thing. That started with David Whidden challenged me on Old Flying Circus 2017, I think, 16. And
something like that,
and that's stuck ever since. These are cool, man. I like this park right here where these trees. This looks like where Rotor was flying. Where's that at, man? We got to go
I
there.
don't know. What part are you at?
You were flying. It looked like a park with some manicured lawn with a bunch of trees.
That's Triple Tree Aerodrome.
I don't know where that is.
Joe Knoll and all that.
Oh, okay. Well, scratch that idea. Yeah, I can tell you were back at Amherst right there. See the mountains. It's pretty up there.
Oh, yeah. That was just a couple days ago, too.
Oh, sweet.
The DJI system.
So talk to us about your journeys. 2017 to now, first race. What's stood out the most?
I'd say the amount of progress.
Nice.
And how much it's changed.
Oh, this is the one that Alex was talking about. Go ahead, say it again. Sorry.
Yeah, so how much has changed, really? Not only myself, but the organization, and how fast the planes are going now.
Yeah, I agree. Gotten a lot faster. Specs have gotten a lot faster. Look at this, Sean's going, man. Look at that, inverted all the way down that tree line. That's pretty sick right there, brother. Get you some. That's what we need to do. Meet up, just do some. Did you do a little sneaky stabilizer in that video, bro? I think you did.
For the camera and all that?
Yeah.
The GoPro had the stabilizer turned on. It makes the footage.
It's all right. It makes it better. I mean, it does make it better.
Now with this one, the camera inside.
It's cool. This is a great vid, bro.
I appreciate
Finally
it.
get to see, the masses get to see your skills, and I have to train. I definitely will have to encourage the rest of the gang to go and check out Sean's video. I thought it was pretty cool. Rose or Marty, you can't see it. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's awesome. We need to read some of the comments.
Oh, well, read them away, man.
My screen's chopped off.
All right, Belinda, you're up.
I'm up. I thought he was up.
I know Brian's ready. Brian, what are they saying? Brian just wants to keep looking like Tom Selleck. Here we go. Ready? I got to play the song because this is my gang. I handpicked everybody. Simple thing. Read the comments. I got everybody giving me excuses. You're all fired.
There's my excuse.
Rotor can't because he can't see it. Everyone else fell asleep. But Marty wants to read comments but won't read the comments.
I can read it, but I'm gonna
defer.
The right side's chopped off.
Okay.
So
all right. So you got
Big Lou said Big Baller
there we
Sean.
go. That's what you want right there. I think that's what everybody's saying. They want to see that. Go ahead, Marty.
Big Lou FPV said Big Baller Sean. And Ron Forrester said Spokane FPV, we DI something, and that's where it's cut off at.
He did a WOW, WOW, with time heats for qualifying, then had C, B mains with bumps up and chased the ace finals. Kept it fun and lots of racing.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Talking about the racing format again in spec class, or I guess all the classes, but specifically what we were pertaining to spec class. It said we did the WOW with timed heats for qualifying, then had C, B, and B mains, and then bump up and chase the ace, which is very similar to other roar. I think it's like roar racing, right? I think we're talking about it. Yeah, we're talking about it in the
that was
event.
Wings over Washington.
Wings over Washington. Oh yeah, I remember them talking about that. It's cool. I like that. It's something we'll definitely bring up in the meeting. That's why we're soliciting you guys. So, Sean, that's it, man. Good stuff, dude. Really awesome. It really was cool stuff. You applause again on that one. I showcase your talents because, Alex has told me some flights you guys have had together and things that you have done, and we never saw them on video. So now we get to do that, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Keep it up, man.
I'm excited, especially with the new DJI system.
I saw that.
See that? Who saw that?
I saw that.
Right?
Wait, what did I miss now? Oh, here we go again. What did I miss? Damn, it's our damn show, Marty. What did we miss?
Mark Dibble said,
see
"Love."
It right now, I put my sunglasses on top of my glass.
Oh.
Man. She put her sunglasses on top of her glasses. It's getting a little late. That's all right. We're getting down there. We want to showcase some pilots tonight. So
yeah,
we showcased Sean, which was really cool. So we're gonna move forward, and these are some pilots that came up on the feed of the Drone Hangar. This is one of them. I'm gonna go ahead and queue it up, and honestly don't remember what it is. We're gonna have to do a Marty and just say, go ahead and play it. Let's find out.
Play it.
This says Misfits of FPV
Send it.
going down a beach before COVID hit. I remember this what it did say. So it sounds like a damn flame wheel 450.
Oh, sounds like some of that
That's what it does. I mean, it does
scary
sound
stuff my wife watches.
like, I don't want to know the rest of that
Some
statement.
of that paranormal mess.
It's pretty cool though. Nice pretty beach, man. Look at this water. Look at that water, man.
Look at
Belinda, you gotta love this if you see it.
So retaining wall.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty water in it.
Yep.
That's nice water.
Yeah, it is.
And that's right to fly. Empty beach.
I'll make sure I got it.
And there's
shown.
more land there. There's more land there than there was at Atlantic City.
It's a good one. Let me know when you're gonna throw one of those out. Brian, what are you looking at, man? Do you have like a glamour shots guy in the background telling you how to pose? Like seriously, every 2 minutes you're over there looking at it. Sort of Christ,
Like,
Jesus, man.
Show me sexy. Give me sexy. Now give me me.
Show me
Show
Bowdy.
me me, boy.
Show me Tom Selleck. So, like I said earlier at the beginning of the show, a couple hours ago, is that if you post it on the Drone Hangar Facebook page, I'm going to try to make sure we showcase it throughout the show. And this is one of them. And I don't know all the descriptions, so join the Facebook, the Drone Hangar page, and find out more information. There was one guy, though, and I did want to bring him up. I hope I can find him again real quick. So there you go. I think that's about it. Reminds me of the early days of flying when we had 450s and whatnot. And this guy might just be brand new flying and wants to get some exposure, and I think that's a good idea that we try to help each other out. So keep that in mind when you're watching these guys' videos. And if you don't really it's not your style, sometimes you don't really need to throw a thumbs down, you know what I mean, for a flight video. Just move on. Just let it be. Just kind of go on to the next one.
Exactly.
And that way you just keep, you'll do more harm than you think, unfortunately, just the way it is. I'm trying to find, you know what, let's watch Ruse. And Ruse just posted one before we went live, I think, earlier today. So we're going to go to his. Let me go to this and switch it over like here. Ruse, who I fly with on the daily. This is his latest one. We'll see how much we'll play. And I got to keep that audio up a little bit better. Looks like he crashed into a tree and said he fucked up. Remember, 21 and over. There he is. This is walk of shame material right here, guaranteed. His quad stuck in a tree. He's looking at it with a cigarette in his mouth. He says. Fuck, he says. It's in the damn tree. Let me try to get it out. Let me turtle mode this thing. I bet you that's what he does. Nope. No turtle mode, not happening. Looks like turtle mode is a no-go. There you go. Up the tree he goes. There he is. Cigarette in the mouth, too. I like he's maintaining the Marlboro image. And then down it comes.
I think that's the one he said he built the same day he got stuck.
So what Rue's situation is, kind of like you, Sean, he's been flying for a while. And he's just never posted videos. He's just now started posting videos like you.
Yeah.
And so he's sitting on a lot of footy like you. And he's just starting to, myself and Ed Ricker are really kicking him in the butt to get the videos out. We're teaching him how to edit a little bit more. And so he's got a lot of old footage that to us is going to be new. And so his style changes. It's kind of cool to see.
I love that spot.
It is. This is really, I know there's a lot of these videos are the same building, but you got to be there. This location is that trapezoidal building is so cool. And it's such a big lot, an area to fly. There's tons of lines. We just haven't discovered them all yet. This is pretty cool. Rue's videos still a little long. If you're going to post them in the hangar, we're going to give you an honest critique. I think the 2.5 minutes is about the max. Maybe 3 if it's like legendary shit, or 4 if you're like 4 is too much. What says the rest of the group?
Oh, yeah.
Brian, what says you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Well, my 5-minute video is way too long.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a gentle way of slapping you in the face publicly.
Yeah, that's a two-parter.
We're kidding. I mean, but it is kind of the format you're trying to aim to is 2 minutes 30 seconds. It's kind of where you're trying to hit.
Oh, I got way too much footage. That's just practicing.
It's hard.
It's stupid.
It's hard.
Stupid stuff.
So there was one year where I challenged myself each time I went out, make no longer than a 3-minute flight. Do a 3-minute run of just straight freestyle. and then I just kept with it. That's normally what I do. To hold it for, you can hold it for a 10-minute run.
Yeah, Big Lou
but
said
you
3 minutes.
Can't post it. Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes. 3 minutes is it's just the attention span. People will start to be like, okay. And plus, if you think about it, if you have a 5-minute video and you broke it into 2.5 videos, then you have 2 videos. You post one now, and then you post another one later on. So there you go. Cool with Rue. I like his video. He's good. Great pilot. Michael Scott Rue's where you can go get his videos. And yours was Vanguard. Vanguard is where you can go and check out Sean's stuff. And since we're perusing through all this, I want to go back to the Drone Hangar, and I want to look at Belinda's stuff. So let's go look at Belinda's new shack. New shack.
Oh my God!
You got your new shack up there. We're looking at some wings hanging up there.
Shed.
Yeah, you got a little shed that's this is all mobile
It's
or what?
Still, it's a trailer.
Nice.
Yeah, looks nice.
Nice,
10
man.
by 12.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we're not even finished with it yet. But yeah.
You got a little 360 image,
I like it.
360 image going on right here. There you go. There's the nice. Looks pretty.
There's a big girl.
So what did Harvey line this, or did you guys buy it already with all the plywood and everything built in?
Yeah, we just bought a 10 by 12 trailer, and then we put the bench in there, and we're gonna be putting some more tables in there. It's kind of gonna be a 2-part process.
Yeah.
It serves purpose for like if we want to go camping, we're gonna start making it where we had like fold down beds.
Oh, you even got the
I
sticker,
don't know
man.
where we're
It's got
gonna
stickers.
put the wings when we do that, but yeah.
Well, Blitz has got one like this, kind of. I think very similar to this.
I
and
think
he
his
packs
mattress
it-
is on the floor.
What's that?
Floor.
I think his is on the floor.
Yeah, he utilizes the shit out of his. It gets packed.
There you go.
It gets
Drone
filled.
Hangar.
Yeah, I do. I like that.
Nice.
We're just looking at the
That's
360
on the back of
image
my
now.
car.
Got all your wings hung up. Everybody's all nice and situated with the bungees. I like it. Everything looks like it's going to move along. You guys be able to travel now. You got a Big Daddy Drac up there. Is that a Big Daddy Drac?
We got so we could go up to the BBF.
Oh, for the social, the BBF FPV social, which
Yeah, if
I
it
don't
still
know for
goes
sure
on.
when it's going to be, but it will still happen. That was the last thing. And I like this little puzzle of you and the hubby and the bros beer
Guy
FPV.
made that for us last year at BBF.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's kind of cool stuff right there. You got to like that stuff. Project you're working on together with your hubby. Not many husband and wife crews flying around, you know what I mean?
No, there ain't.
No, there isn't. So I like that. And she's propping up the old Drone Hangar. Is that on your car? It's on our car. Look at that. Yes. Girls Beer FPV, U.S. Navy. Ooh, there you go. Marty, look. There you go, man. Should make you happy right there.
Navy.
In the Navy. Sail the 7 seas.
In the Navy.
In the Navy.
Put your mind at ease in the Navy.
Hey.
In the Navy.
Hey.
In the Navy.
Hey.
We want you. Anyways, and you got some Team Legit stuff, and you got some more, and you got your doggies. And there you go.
That's
And
my
more
fancy.
360 of the old. We think that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's awesome. You guys are working together, making a nice little traveling shed. Yeah, you got your shop all in one spot. Well, there you go. That was great. Good. Awesome. Anybody have anything to say before we start playing the song that wraps things up? Anybody? No? Brian, you got any? We didn't check in with Brian. Hold on. Brian,
Brian?
how have you been, man?
Yo, got it.
What the fuck does that mean? What? We all got it. What do we got?
What?
Got it. Y'all are good.
Okay, we're good. But no, we're asking you. How are you doing? What's been up lately? We didn't really ask you what's up.
The only thing I've got to fly a little bit is the Mavic.
Is the Mavic?
Yeah. I did a little bit of 4K with the little Cinewood, but that's about it.
Not much flying, huh?
No,
Just a lot of
I
working
got
on
to
the
get my
farm?
wing out.
Or are you just getting ready for weddings? Or what are you doing?
Well, the wedding thing got messed up thanks to this virus BS, but hey.
So what
We'll
happens
still get
now?
it
You
done.
guys still going to get married?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It might be an internet thing though. I don't know.
Wait, what? I don't have my screech button. I didn't catch that. Wait, hold on. What?
It might wind up being an internet thing.
Internet
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Whoops, sorry, wrong button.
That's right.
I don't know if that was good timing or bad timing.
Yeah.
Shit. Rotor, what do you think? Internet
Awesome.
wedding? I'll be my first, man. I'll be my first. Can we?
You could do the extended theatrical version and do like a little pay-per-view action. You get like, a little after-hours deal and, maybe make a little extra money. I'm all for it. I love the idea. Man, this is awesome. I need to start a website.
So you're gonna have a website? What do you? Come on, Phyllis. You got one fan up there. He's ready to chomp at the bit. He's dying to do it. He's ready to go. So internet wedding. Is that where we're heading? Is this really? Am I having this fucking discussion?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I mean,
crazy.
Wayne County's already doing all this stuff online now. So.
All right. Well, so Belinda's like.
That means we're all invited then.
Yeah, it means we're all invited. Damn straight. Hell yeah. Move over. Here comes the crew. We gonna crash this shit.
Still on a Sunday?
Oh, he's drinking vodka out of the bottle.
Hey.
It's a full throttle night for Brian. Holy shit. Holy fuck me, man. Damn. That threw me a curve. I didn't expect that one at all. Oh, shit. Woo.
Yeah.
All right.
I just sent a
now
video.
we check in. Brian's becoming an alcoholic. He's going to have an internet wedding, and he doesn't fly that much anymore. Still love you. Sean's going to take your place now. I guess we go ahead and play this song. It's about that time. We want to say thanks to everybody.
Well, I got one more thing.
Oh, all right. Hold on. Oh, stop. We were going to go back. I don't have my screech button anymore.
Can y'all look at your Skype? I sent y'all a video on to Skype. I shared it to Skype. Is there any way y'all can find it?
What are you talking about?
Y'all.
I shared to Skype. Did y'all get a video from me? Video clip earlier?
I didn't. Nope.
Okay.
I'm looking. Hold on.
Did you send it to Shelby?
I can't.
It says Men's Bandito, FPV, BYOBB, and 2 others was one choice. That's the choice I sent it to. Then Rotor Ranch, Mark Valroff, and 3 others.
Which one are you
was
trying to
another
send
choice.
us?
It's the DEI video.
The DEI. What's that one?
The Dale Earnhardt Incorporated video.
Oh, your video of Dale Earnhardt.
Where you went up there and
Spin the wheel.
Hold on. Let me see if I can't find it. You want to show us that video? Where is it?
It's DJI 0190 video clip.
If it's in Skype, I can't get it because we're on a Skype call.
Okay.
Yeah, that we can't do.
Well, I had the choices I got.
Jump on your phone and get it that way.
The choice I got is Facebook, Skype, Dropbox, OneNote, Mail, and Twitter. And I have to actually add more because I don't use this.
No, I can't. It won't do it.
It didn't have Messenger. I would have sent it to you on Messenger.
No, well, we'll have to do it for the next one. But you tell us, Marty had a cool experience with his drones in it, which was flying at Dale Earnhardt's Incorporated building, which we will show. I guess we'll have to do it for the next episode. Does that sound okay with you? Because I can't really do anything right now about it, so that's just too shit. Yeah. Turns around, comes around, son. Anyways, we're gonna have to play this one.
All right.
Yeah, well, I gotta turn it down a little. All right, so this is the way we do it here. We always close the show. We want to thank everybody for coming out, hanging out with us for 2+ hours. Sean, thanks for tuning in, coming on, and having fun with us. Rotor, do you have a good time, Rotor?
Oh yeah, it's always the best.
Brian, do you have a good time? Yeah? Internet porn marriage thing? Belinda? Did you have a good time, Belinda?
Great time, as always. Just
All right, Marty, what about you? Did you have a good
I
time?
had a marvelous time.
All right, I did too. So remember, try to get out and fly. Practice your social distancing. Exercise your rights as a United States citizen if you need be. But remember, we love you here. And till next time, what do you say, bro?
Till next time.
Air therapy?
Till next time, don't spend your... Till next time, don't spend your stimulus check in one place.
All right, we're going to get going. We love you all. Until next time, remember, go get you some of that. We're out. Hashtag air therapy. Smooches, Brian.
Moochie.